Hey everybody, welcome to day 113 of the Daily Stoic. All right, this quote today is a short quote, but it has some very insightful meanings to it. And also too, the response from Ryan Holiday is really short today, and it is very concise. So I'm going to read that also to you today, then we'll have a brief discussion about it, okay? Okay, so here we go. The quote for the day is, "There are the characteristics of the rational soul: self-awareness, self-examination, and self-determination. It reaps its own harvest. It succeeds in its own purpose." Marcus Aurelius. Now here's what Ryan Holiday had to follow that up with. To be rational today, we just have to do three things. First, we must look inward. Next, we must examine ourselves critically. And finally, we must make our own decisions uninhibited by bias or popular notions. So, he really kind of cuts to the chase, really straight to the point of this quote. But as I was reading this quote also, and I was thinking about it, I was thinking about the three things that they listed out there. Once again, those three things are self-awareness, self-examination, and self-determination. So let's kind of break those down for a little bit as we stop and think about that, right? The very first one, self-awareness. How many times we've been talking about self-awareness since we started this journey 111 videos ago, right? Self-awareness has been all over this. Self-awareness is something that the Stoics just constantly keep talking about. And it's something that we're striving to become more of. We're trying to become more self-aware, right? And self-aware, we know, is knowing what our thoughts are, controlling what our thoughts are, our perceptions of situations, and being able to set goals for ourselves and being able to be focused to achieving those goals, right? So self-awareness is something we've been talking about all along. So I'm not going to beat that to death right now because I have a feeling that we're going to be talking more about self-awareness too in the future because it's a main underlying theme in Stoic philosophy. The next one was self-examination, right? So I was thinking about that. I was thinking about what we've been doing on this journey so far. This journey for us has really been about self-examination, about learning about ourselves, about figuring ourselves out, about realizing that we don't have to be like everybody else, that we can step into a new direction, that we can be something better, that we can be something new, and that we're using Stoicism to help us do that. And the last one, self-determination, right? I look at that as really going back to our fundamental thought of focus and direction. We're becoming self-determined. Not only are we working on becoming self-aware and knowing ourselves, and we have a determination to do that. So that is a form of self-determination. But also we have a goal of focus in mind, and we're working towards that as well. And that is another form of self-determination. We become self-determined that we are going to become self-aware. We are going to control our thoughts, and we are going to decide our own perception on things. How do we perceive that? Do we perceive it negatively, or we perceive it positively? We're determined to make those changes in our life through this process of studying about Stoicism and implementing it into our lives. And that is a form of self-determination. So that's what this quote means to me. I'd love to hear what this quote means to you. I hope you'll take some time. I hope you'll read the quote, think about it, ponder it, Then leave your thoughts and comments below this video so that you and I can have a conversation about it. All right? So until tomorrow, I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day. And let's all strive harder each and every day to live more like a Stoic.